It's day 3, and in this module, we'll revisit some of the definitions of niche and start to look at specific aspects of these definitions. You've done some hard work to get to this point. It's work that I've done myself, so I know how much effort it requires, and I want to congratulate you on getting this far and sticking with the process. Do you remember the definitions of niche that we looked at on day 1 of this course? Let me refresh your memory because they had some important words that we need to take note of and that you need to think about. The Urban Dictionary defines a niche as a position or activity that particularly suits someone's talents and personality, or that someone can make his or her own. I want you to take note of the words suit someone's talents and personality. The reason why these are important is because we don't want to try and make you a square peg trying to fit into a round hole. For example, I was recently on a postgrad academic journey with other coaches who were wanting to shift their coaching practices to a higher level. I firmly believe that coaches need to continually invest in their ongoing professional development, which is why I made this huge investment in my own development as a coach. On the program, we also had some people who were brand new to coaching as fellow students, and there was one person in particular who I used to watch and secretly wondered, well, I guess it's not so secret now because I'm talking about him publicly, but I secretly wondered what kind of a coach he would make. He came from a deeply technical background. He was newly retired and he wanted to give back. He was a typical engineer. He just didn't seem to have the disposition that I would normally associate with a coach, and I've met thousands of coaches over the years in my capacity as external marketing consultant to South Africa's national professional body for coaching and mentoring. This person had a natural tell style, and he interrupted and talked over people when we split up to do coaching demos and triads. And these are all no-nos in my book. As the course progressed and we all shared our experiences and journey, coaching people using the models that we were developing and fine-tuning, it became more and more clear to me that he was better suited to mentoring and not coaching. In fact, his descriptions of his coaching sessions sounded more like he was describing mentoring sessions, where he was spending the entire session transferring knowledge to his clients. There's nothing wrong with this. I just think he should have positioned himself as a mentor or a consultant rather than a coach, because it was a better fit with what he was actually doing with his clients, and he wouldn't be setting up false expectations. We're not all born to be coaches, and just because we want to give back or help people become better versions of themselves or whatever might be inspiring you to go this route, it doesn't mean that coaching is going to be the best way that you will show up. It may end up just being one of many tools that you will use to create the results that you want to deliver. Please don't think for 1 minute that I'm trying to discourage you from being a coach. I just want you to think more broadly about whether you want to center your business entirely around coaching, or whether coaching is just one of the mix of things that you do to get the end results with your clients. In fact, recent research into coaching globally shows that coaches report that they are only earning between 30 to 40% of their total income from coaching. So this means that most coaches have additional sources of income. Take me, for example. I've created this 5-day online course to help you find, define, and refine your coaching niche, as well as my 6-module academy on how to market your coaching practice without spending a cent, where I work directly with my students in person on their journey towards marketing success and towards earning a sustainable income. I still do loads of VIP coaching one-on-one, but I have additional streams of income where my income is more predictable and where I'm not relying on word-of-mouth referrals, the availability of my coaching clients for their coaching sessions. I mean, life, as we know, does get in the way sometimes, or other unexpected factors like budget cuts. So you may want to start giving this some thought. Perhaps you, too, have a body of knowledge that could quickly and easily be turned into an online course. You may already have a course that you've developed and that you normally run in person over a couple of days. For example, team building, training managers to be coaches, or developing emotional awareness. This is the kind of stuff that you can convert into a global, non-location specific business that you can run from anywhere in the world, that is recession-proof, and that can earn money for you without you even being personally involved, like I've done with this 5-day course. You might also want to look at things like becoming accredited to offer personality, skills, or 360-degree assessments, using tools like the Enneagram or the assessment tools on getagreatboss.com, and so on. You could look into becoming part of affiliate programs for something that complements the work that you do, like Amazon's affiliate program, where you can earn a commission for recommending or selling books that relate to your work in areas of expertise. There are so many options out there that I teach my students in my 6-module program, including how to create something similar to what I've done here. In fact, there's one very well-known coach who has focused his entire business strategy on building his email list, and he makes most of his money through affiliate marketing, where he promotes products, courses, and services sold by his very good friend so-and-so. It's a definite business model, and it's one that you can certainly pursue if it appeals to you. There are just so many options out there to supplement your income so that you can focus on doing the coaching that you want to do with the people that you really want to work with. But I digress. Let's quickly look at the second definition from businessdictionary.com, which was concentrating all marketing efforts on a small but specific and well-defined segment of the population. Niches do not exist, but are created by identifying needs, wants, and requirements. As a strategy, niche marketing is aimed at being a big fish in a small pond. Important words here are niches do not exist, but are created by identifying needs, wants, and requirements. This is so key, needs, wants, and requirements. In the previous module, I showed you how to use that grumpy old man on answerthepublic.com to research your areas of interest and expertise. What came up for you? Were you able to identify needs, wants, and requirements that people looking for your type of coaching offering are searching for? So your next step is to take these needs, wants, and requirements and integrate them into the messages and communications that we will craft for you to send out. But more of that in Module 5, where we're going to do a mashup that will result in your developing a clear and compelling message about what you do. In the meantime, I've created a section in your workbooks for this module where you can start identifying and listing your potential clients' needs, wants, and requirements. So go back and visit the grumpy old man with this new lens and see what comes up for you. For example, if I put in the search phrase define niche, the kinds of needs that come up are, how do I define my niche? People just don't know where or how to start. It's a problem and they're looking for a solution. Well, that's great for me because it's given me the opportunity to create something to fulfill this need. Another one that came up was, what are examples of good niches? Everyone wants to create a profitable niche, a money spinner that is completely unique. Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but very little is unique anymore, except you. That's the magic ingredient. No one can do it quite like you. You are a special snowflake, to quote one of my mentors, and you need to have confidence in your track record of success. So lots of people talk and write about developing your niche. They tell you to go and search on Amazon to find it, or alternatively, assure you that your niche will find you. I agree with the second statement to a degree, but I don't think that it's very useful advice. And I also don't want you adopting a niche just because Amazon or the internet says it's a great niche to be in. You need to do work that makes you excited to get up every morning. Remember our Japanese concept of ikigai? You want to do work that sends tingles down your spine, and you want to do work that you find meaningful because you know that you solve your clients' needs, wants, and requirements. So actually, what I'm telling you indirectly is that you are part of your niche. It's about you and your unique style, knowledge, experience, and expertise that makes the work that you do niched and special. No one else has your ability to coach quite the way that you do. And this is why it's so important for you to listen to feedback from your clients. If you remember in the last module, I asked you to get some testimonials and feedback from existing and previous clients. What were some of the common things that they said? In your workbooks, I want you to record common phrases and themes from this feedback and the testimonials, because we're going to work with them again in Module 5 when we pull all the magic together. So how are you feeling at this stage? Excited? Energized? Is something starting to crystallize for you? Please send me an email to megan@nicheintelligence.co.za to keep me up to date on your progress and to ask me any questions you might have at this stage. If you keep me updated, you stand a chance of winning a VIP one-on-one coaching call at the end of this course. So in the next module, we're going to do some more work on crafting and refining your message and your niche. Until then, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, but happy niching.